Hello everyone, welcome back to another unboxing video, and in this one we got one pretty big package which I know who this has come from, so let's open it up and see what's inside. How do we get in it? Right, finally in. Package lovely. So before I go into it, I just want to say thank you to Robin from Twitter for selling me these, and a lot of these are games that I already own, but they don't have a manual, so I brought them again, and some of them are games that I don't own, so we'll put them out of the way and we'll go one by one, which by the look of it is put them all in nice plastic wraps as well, so thank you very much for that. So this is the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue, and I believe number 1 is in here as well. Yeah, looks an interesting game. I think I have played yeah, there's number 1. I think I've played the first one before, but I haven't played the second one. And yeah, these are games that I don't already own, so it's nice to have these in the collection now. Yep, I'll put that over there. And what's next? Carmen San Diego, Secret of the Stolen Drums. Now, I used to play this Carmen San Diego, what was it, on the Mega Drive, I believe. Now, I'm assuming this is a completely different game. It looks like a 3D based platformer, so that should be interesting. So the lighting's quite dark. Try and brighten it up on the video. Goblin Commander, this is a game that I already own, and I believe there is footage of this on the channel already. It's a damn good game, little dungeon crawler, top down dungeon crawler, and it is quite, it says action packed here, and it definitely is action packed. There's a hell of a lot to do in this game. London Racer World Challenge. Now, I'm not sure if this is one that I needed the manual for, or if this is one that I didn't already have. But yeah, there's quite a few different London Racer games, or World Racer and things like that. They're mostly the same game, just with the tracks mixed around. But it'll be interesting to see that one. Reckless, the Yakuza missions. Now, I'm not sure if I've played this one before. I'm not sure what type of game it is, to be honest. More mayhem, more reckless. Sweep the Yakuza mob-ridden streets clean in insane high-speed driving missions across a fully interactive... so I suppose it's like Driver. 40 insane missions, free roam challenges. Don't brake for pedestrians. That's what we like to hear. Circus Maximus. Now this is one, I believe there is footage of this on the channel. It's a pretty good game, chariot racing game, and it's a strange one because you're actually racing towards the screen rather than away from it, so it's a real interesting concept. But that is one that I do already own, but I needed the manual. Next we have the Cat in the Hat. This again is a game that I already own, but I needed the manual for, and this is actually an awesome game, and it is pretty much, it's kind of a reskin. It's built on the same game engine as Klonoa 2, which fetches quite a pretty penny now. But this Cat in the Hat is still dirt cheap, So if you want to get the same sort of gameplay fix as Klonoa but can't afford it, then just go out and buy this game, because it is just as good, just as fun, it's just different characters. But yeah, this is an awesome game. I'm not sure if there's footage of this on the channel already, but there will be soon. Shoguns Blade, and this is one that I just needed the manual for. It's a 505 game, and pretty much got all of their games now, so there will be a 505 playlist on the channel soon, if there isn't already. Don't think there is one. X2 Stag, or 13 Stag should I say. I always call it X2 Stag for some reason. But yeah, oh sorry, I just said 13, sorry, 12 Stag, 12. But yeah, this is a shmup. Master the score manipulation system, improve your strategy, take out the score wrap function and aim for new high score. But yeah, and not many games like this on the PS2 sadly. But this, I don't think I've played it before, so this is going to be interesting to play that one. Here we go, everyone should know Futurama. This is a game that I used to own back in the day, and then sold it because it must have been about 10 years ago or something. When was it released? 2003, yeah, so probably about 10 years ago. This was fetching about 30 quid. And the price has dropped back down again, and it's quite a decent price now. Yeah, it didn't have great reviews when it first came out, to be honest, because the comedy in it is quite slow compared to the cartoon, because obviously you've got a load of loading times and stuff on the PS2, so a lot of the animation scenes, they suffer a bit from, like, the humour doesn't translate very well because it's too slow between the punchline and the joke, because it skips to another scene and it's like that. But it's still a fun game, and I absolutely love the Futurama series. So yeah, happy to have that one again. Cyclone Circus. Now this is a game I've been after pretty much since I started collecting PS2, but I've just never really set out to go and buy it. I've seen it a few times and thought, oh no, I'll get it another time. And now I have finally got it. And it looks like a racing game, which I wasn't aware of. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to play this one. I love the cover. It's a really nice cover. Oh yeah, Power Sail Racing. I've never noticed that before. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to play that one. Glad to finally have that one in the collection. Super Trucks. This is one that I just needed the manual for. And it's a hard game. Like, it's one of those games where you've really got to be into your racing games, and you've got to start braking like 3 miles before the turn, and they're just not for me. I love just like rallying round corners and smashing into things. But yeah. And then we have Freakout, which I do already own, but I didn't own the actual Midas cover variant, because Swing Games also released this. Swing Entertainment, should I say. And then it was later re-released by Midas. But yeah, I love this cover. The Swing Entertainment cover was just a red cover. The back, I believe, is exactly the same. But yeah, the front, I really like that artwork. And we have Gadget and the Gadgetinis, which is a game I already own, and it is a really fun game. I really like this one. But I needed the manual. I believe there is footage of this already on the channel, so please check it out. John Mosley Mad Tricks, another one I just needed the manual for, and a pretty decent game really. Snowboarding, but quite, you have to unlock everything progressively, and I haven't got that far in the game, to be honest. But it is a pretty interesting game. So yeah. And then we have Radio Helicopter, which is another one I just needed the manual for. And this is a pretty fun little game. It does get pretty difficult when you get outside the house and you get into the city, and then you sort of kind of lose what you're doing. There is footage of this on the channel. Immediate fun, which is actually quite true, but then it later turns into confusion because you go in kind of a world map and then you don't have a clue what to do after that. Yeah. Sega Soccer Slam, another one that I just needed the manual for. And this is, again, actually a really, really good football game. Like, honestly, it's a really good football game. And I don't even like football. But this is such a fun game. It's 3-on-3. And yeah, there's some footage of this on the channel, so I'd recommend taking a look at it. It is a really fun football game. And finally, we have World War II Battle Over Europe. Now this is one that I was missing. So, and I believe this could even be the last Midas game I needed. I'll have to double check. But yeah, this is the same as the other World War games. They've released pretty much the same engine, just a reskin. So probably not going to be my type of game. But yeah, glad to finally have that one in the collection now. And then that is it. That is everything. So let me know if there's anything in there that you own, or if anything in there you want, or anything that you want to see some gameplay of. Obviously all of it will end up being gameplay, but it's going to take me a while, and I've got more games on order as well, so even more goodies coming. To be honest, I'm interested in playing these two, and they're usually EA games. Ooh. So that's when EA didn't just think about ripping everybody off with microtransactions. So hopefully it should be a pretty damn good game. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up and a like, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And there'll be plenty more collection videos and unboxing videos coming over the weeks. Pretty much every Sunday, or I'll try and get some done every Sunday. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Take care and toodaloo.